Afternoon and welcome back to the Retired Guy's Garage. So today we've got the truck back from the shop, the collision shop, and a couple of days later the perform service light came on. So it's time to change that CCV filter underneath the top engine cover. I changed it about 1.5 years ago, and apparently now I've got to change it about every year because it's about how long it takes for the light to come on. So we're going to knock this out real quick. Basically. Couple of bolts to take that top cover off, and then a couple of more bolts, 4 or 5 bolts to take that engine cover off, and it's right up underneath there. And it's a pretty cheap part. I think I paid $22 for it on Amazon, something like that. But I'll get out of the package and show it to you before I put it on. So, but anyway, without any further ado, let's get started. Because the truck's deleted, there's brackets and stuff. There's a bracket that's missing back there, so there's only 3 bolts holding this top cover on. I've gone ahead and loosened those up a little bit already. So we're going to zip those off. That's going to remove this top cover. Forgot. Got the engine dipstick, the oil dipstick out first. All right, now this cover pops right off. All right, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think there might be one. No, there is not. I don't think. Can't remember. I think it's just the 3 or 4 on each side. 3, 4. Yeah, so there's 8 bolts that hold that cap down, and then got to take the vent tube off. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and zip these bolts out. You don't need to watch all that. But anyway, as you can see, it's the 6.7 Cummins and my 08 Ram 3500. So, yeah, the not the change oil light. No, not that one. The perform service light up on the computer message center on the ceiling, not the oil change light. So that's what this is going to fix, hopefully. And then after I get done getting that filter changed out, I'll go ahead and show you how to reset that light. So stick with me. I'll be right back. So I've got all the bolts loose. The other thing to keep in mind is you have to actually take the oil cap off as well, because the threads for the oil cap stay with the engine. The cap comes off the top of it. All right, let's get this up out of here. Like I said, very simple, very easy to do. This is that CCV filter. Let's get it out here somewhere. There it is. And this should just pop off if I remember correctly. It does. And it is out. That's it. That's all there is to it. So, not too bad. I mean, what did it take me? 10 minutes to get this off, if that. So, yeah, not a bad job to do. And save yourself some money by doing it yourself. So, let me get the new one in place, and I'll show you what that looks like. And then we'll get it put back together right quick. And then I'll take you inside and show you how to reset that maintenance light so that the thing doesn't keep digging at you, because it drives me nuts. Anyway, let me get the new one in place. Stick with me, and I'll be right back. All right, there's the new one. So pretty easy. Just snap it back in place. There's a couple of O-rings right about in the middle. Give it a tap. She's in. Drop the valve cover, this cover back on, and that's it. I'm just going to put the bolts back in, put the crankcase vent hose back up again. That's now connected to the catch can that was put on in a previous video. I'll drop the link to that as well if you want to check that out. One of my first, actually I think it was my first video if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, let me get these bolts back in, let me get this thing tightened back down again, and I'll take you inside and we'll get that light reset. stick with me. I'll be right back. And just like that, took me about 20 minutes to do this. I would say, if that, 15, 20 minutes to do this. A $22 part from Amazon. Can't beat it. Of course, I'll drop a link below to the part number. And I'll also drop a link down below for the catch can installation that I did back in February, I think it was. I seriously think it was my first one, if I'm not mistaken, right after the introduction video. So let's go inside the truck and we'll reset that perform service light, because that's really annoying, because that thing dings at you like it's going out of style. So let's get inside there, and hopefully I remember how to do this. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Stick with me. Let's get inside the truck. All right. If I remember correctly, you got to turn the key on, engine off, and tap the brakes twice, tap the brake pedal twice, gas pedal twice all the way to the floor, and then turn the key off, and that should reset that light. So let me show you which one I'm talking about. So, all right, so this is the perform service light. This is up on the ceiling, of course, in your your overhead console, and I'm talking about the perform service light. So let's do the reset, see if it works. I'm pretty sure I remember how to do it, but I'm old. You never know, I may have forgotten. So let's see what happens. All right, let's shut it off. All right, key on, engine off. 1, 2, 1, 2, and hopefully that did it. Let's see what happens. And that did not work. Great. Alrighty. Well, back to the drawing board. I'm going to have to look it up again. Clearly, I've not remembered how to do it. So let me figure out how to do this, and I'll be right back. Stick with me. Thanks. All right. Well, that's going to wrap up the video on the Dodge for now. More to come on that shortly, in just a few minutes here. Obviously, it's quite a while later. Several weeks later, obviously. But finally did get the light off, the perform service light off. So I remember the last time I went through that it was a real pain in the neck to get that light off. I'm assuming because it's deleted and it's got the tuner on it, yada yada yada. So I assume that's why it's so difficult to get that light off. But those of you with stock trucks that go ahead and replace that CCV filter, 2 taps of the brake pedal, 2 pumps of the gas pedal, turn that off like butter, like no, like it's nobody's business. So very simple. But anyway, like I said, more to come on that Dodge. We were bringing it home the other day after we lent it to somebody to take it out for the weekend, to take the camper out for the weekend, and unfortunately, we got the red lightning bolt of death on the way home from their house with it. So it is still sitting at their house. I'm waiting to get a tow truck to bring it here so that we can get a look at it. There's such a wide variety of things that could be wrong with it when you do the old interweb search. So we'll be getting into that soon. And check engine light's also on. I think once I figure out why the red lightning bolt of death light is flashing, I think the check engine light will take care of itself. So look for that video coming soon, probably next week. Also got got a video on this golf cart that I've been working on. That one's coming up, and some more video on the Honda project coming up as well. So keep those in mind for upcoming videos. And as always, I certainly hope you've learned something about how to change that CCV filter on your Dodge Ram 6.7. Not a bad project at all. I would say all total it took me maybe 15-20 minutes to change it out. So, and very minimal amount of tools. So hopefully I've gotten you to the point where you want to get out and work on your own stuff, and I've motivated you to get out in the garage and get a project done on one of your own vehicles or pieces of lawn equipment or whatever you have out there. get out there and work on it. So, but that's going to do it for this video. As always, you can find me on all social medias, X, well, actually Instagram, Facebook, and of course right here on YouTube at The Retarded Guy's Garage, and most recently on X, TRGG 2024 on X. So, and if you'd like to shoot me an email, love to hear from you. Email address is trgg2024@gmail.com. That's trgg2024@gmail.com. And as always, I so appreciate y'all taking the time out of your day to watch the videos. We really appreciate it. It means more to me than you'll ever know. So appreciate you watching. And as always, until the next time, please be safe. Y'all take care. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.